We're going to dissect that ripple in this video. Versus SEC LUT, we received some updates. You have a lot of crucial data and a crucial point to make, so let's take a look. Let's face it, social media is a place where people freak out and overreact for no apparent reason. That's why we're talking about Swift now, that they made a big announcement yesterday announcing they were entering the cryptocurrency space. You heard it here first, folks. Visa has also entered the fray. Do you see a pattern emerging here? It appears that everyone is joining the crypto sector at the ideal moment. For now, isn't it the bull run? Without further ado, people, let's dive into a Bitcoin 61.2 that has increased by 5% over the last 24 hours. Arriving at its dollar pegs as XRP, Ethereum is already up 63% in USDT and USDC. It is currently trading at $23.80. Indeed, my friend, it is holding 52.5 cents. It has increased by 0.1% over the last day. I now ask that everyone step back. I've pulled out the pricing of XRP for you to look at. If we look back over the last 90 days, the filters on LiveCoin Watch are established. People, XRP is one of the top 10 performing coins, and for some strange reason, everyone is freaking out about it. Everyone is attributing the price of XRP's lack of movement to the SEC's appeal in the Ripple case, but that is simply untrue. Why do I say that this isn't true? I would like everyone to simply go back a few days to Monday of this week and share with me what transpired on that day. Everyone is aware, I believe, that something significant occurred on Monday. Was that the Bitwise ETF event that occurred? The Bitwise ETF was revealed. What happened to the price of XRP? It actually began to decline. I told you last week that XRP needs to hold 60 cents and that it needed to break above and hold 66 cents to target our final target of 75 cents. This is similar to what happened with Bitcoin and Ethereum when the ETFs were announced. As a result, the price didn't break out for about target of 66 cents. Instead, it got rejected and it started to head down. We were not accepted for 66 cents. When the Bitwise ETF was released, the price did not respond as we had hoped because it had likely already been factored in. Instead, it began to decline. Later, the SEC announced the outcome of the appeal, which caused the price to drop even more, but everyone was eager to get ahead. To place the blame for the negative price action on the SEC v. Ripple appeal. However, they failed to acknowledge that, before the announcement of the ETF, the price of XRP was already declining. In reality, there are already 2 ETFs available for XRP and many more to come. I also asked one of the top performers in the industry, hey, what's up with the XRP price? He mentioned a lawsuit that he had no idea I was referring to, but it's the reason why it's declining. As I mentioned earlier, the price was going to be rejected. We have an okay total cryptocurrency market cap of $2 trillion, $148 billion. I told him that you thought it was going to go down because it wasn't time for a breakout, so he didn't even know that the SEC appealed the Ripple case. However, he already knew because the price was heading back down to its prior month's levels on the chart when it got rejected. If you zoom out and look at the day picture, XRP is still up 20%, so this is just a massive overreaction, and people on social media who are either trolling I released this, and you must release it again. XRP won't miss the bull after me. Run, proudly say it, and say it out. We'll miss the bull run community, and it's disheartening to observe that many well-known figures in the social media sphere, including those who cover XRP and Ripples, are disseminating opinions while having no technical analytical expertise. Let's be clear, FUD that XRP will miss the bull cycle as a result of this appeal. This appeal is unrelated to the security classification of XRP. The claim that XRP is not a security is not being contested. ETFs will continue to exist. This appeal has no bearing on whether we receive an XRP. The fact that XRP is not a security means that ETFs will still win this lawsuit. It's all about money. Whether XRP was a security, it wouldn't even matter whether we had an ETF on XRP, it would just change the way it had to get packaged appropriately. People, even if the SEC wins their appeal and gets more money, we still win. So, you're telling me that Ripple wouldn't be selling XRP on secondary markets? Why are you so upset about the fact that every month when escrow is unlocked, XRP is released into circulation, with some of it going back to escrow and some of it going to the market where we know Ripple sells it off? Their quarterly reports contain it. Cry out and protest that they are tired of Ripple selling XRP and that they are preventing the price from rising. What is it that you are angry about then? What worries you about their potential to challenge or appeal to Ripple's secondary sales of XRP? Wouldn't it be nice to see the SEC file that appeal? Do you not want Ripple to come to an end? Selling to secondary markets, Ripple makes more money the more coins are in use. The more difficult it will be for XRP's price to increase. You truly need to take a moment to reflect. Considering this from a basic logical perspective and see what ought to be the only consideration. The fact that XRP is not a security should be the most important thing to you as an XRP holder. Nothing more ought to be important. It was said by Brad Garlinghouse himself. People are asking, but why is Brad so angry? Brad is upset that taxpayer money is being wasted on a bogus appeal for which we have no idea what will happen. Even if the appeal is rejected, Twitter is exploding, the trolls are out, people are feeding onto them, and people are becoming really emotional. The boron hasn't even begun. As of yet, Bitcoin has not reached its parabolic blow-off peak. Although we are still a long way from reaching my predicted over 60% dominance, Bitcoin hasn't taken off yet. In my second video of the day, which I completed yesterday, I showed you the chart. Think I may have shown you the chart. I may not have shown you the chart, but I will tell you what it indicates. The figure indicates that based on the last two bull runs, Bitcoin will become over 60% of the market by 2017 and 2020, yet we are nowhere near as of right moment. Bitcoin still has a lot of space to grow before its dominance begins to wane. The point at which the entire season ends, it's not an alt season stop till then. I keep seeing charts that indicate XRP is going to break out of this 7-year triangle and break out of a parabolic high, or I keep listening to people on Twitter preach that this is the season of all seasons. It's not, and it won't shatter. Outside, before any of these significant alts begin to move significantly, Bitcoin must run first. We are still a long way from where we want to be. We will start to see these 5, 10, 15, 20x's on them. I've been telling you about 2025 for a very long time now. Your schedule is that alternates will run in 2025. The profits you were hoping for from alts will materialize in 2025. That's how simple it is. We're just not there yet, so here you go. I'm not saying they'll stay flat this year. Alts will have price movement and price activity this year. The SEC said on its website that the ETF filing is up. If the SEC was that concerned that this appeal would damage ETFs, why would they have shot this thing down without even bothering to do that, which they still haven't done? Bitwise has not removed the ETF. Since Canary hasn't withdrawn its ETF, we can expect more institutions to follow suit. As for the appeal, nothing is changing at this time. If it's even heard, it will take nearly 2 years to determine whether the decision has changed. If not, the matter will then proceed to the Supreme Court, which will delay matters until at least 2028. Remember that even though I know I rambled on a lot, this is a really essential message. Ripple has won against the SEC on every count. The mere fact that an appeal may be filed or is now pending does not change the outcome of the litigation. I had to make sure everyone understood. We will go over everything else and more in the upcoming video, so be sure to watch it.